Welcome to SRMV News. Israel hits Gaza with air assaults as strains raise. No less than 10 individuals killed, including an Islamic Jihad leader and a little kid, and 55 injured in a progression of rocket assaults all through Gaza. Gaza City. Israel went after the blockaded Gaza Strip with warplanes on Friday, killing something like 10 individuals including a leader of the Islamic Jihad bunch. And a little kid. Taysir al-Jabari, a leader of the Al-Quds brigades, the tactical arm of the Islamic Jihad, kicked the bucket in an airstrike on a loft in the Palestine Tower in the focal point of Gaza City, the gathering said. The well-being service in Gaza said something like 10 individuals were killed including al-Jabari and a 5-year-old young lady. Something like 55 individuals were injured and being treated at emergency clinics because of the Israeli assaults. The 5-year-old young lady, Ala Kadom, was killed in a rocket assault alongside her dad while they rode a cruiser to go out to shop for food. Her mom Rasha is in extraordinary shock. She lost her girl and her significant other in a flicker of an eye and abandoned 3 youngsters. We are totally stunned. What is the shortcoming of a guiltless 5-year-old young lady to be killed along these lines? Relative Mohammed Abu Jabal told Al Jazeera. Smoke spilled out of the 7th floor of the structure in Gaza City. Common Guard groups hurried to the scene to clear individuals and put out a fire brought about by the assault. We've recently had Friday lunch and my kids were playing. Unexpectedly, an enormous blast hit the pinnacle in which we live. We took off. The sound was monstrous. We were extremely stunned as the spot is loaded with regular people. I saw numerous losses that were cleared, one occupant told Al Jazeera with blood covering his garments. Gaza-based creator and dissident Rana Shaber, who lives in the Al Rimal area in the western side of the Gaza Strip, said she heard 4 to 5 uproarious bangs when Israel went after the Palestine Tower close by. I was snoozing and ended up awakening running, thinking about what occurred, Shaber said. There was alarm nearby, individuals running. You can envision how much repulsiveness that this caused for individuals living in the structure, she added. There were youngsters playing. This was something truly eccentric for us. Different impacts could be heard and seen all through Gaza. Israeli observation robots could be heard drifting over the attacked territory. Goes after additionally struck the southern areas of Khan Yunis and Rafah, as well as the Al-Shuja'iyya area. In the main reaction to the assault, rocket fire from Gaza towards Israel should have been visible as Israel's Iron Dome hostile to rocket framework illuminated the night sky with blasts. Obligation to shield ourselves re-established airstrikes likewise struck the eastern Gaza Strip, with Israeli warrior jets proceeding to wander over the thickly populated city on Friday night, Al Jazeera's Yumna Al-Said detailed. The assaults follow long stretches of pressure with the Islamic Jihad after the capture of senior Palestinian pioneer Bassam al-Saadi in the involved West Bank city of Jenin. They additionally came following quite a while of line terminations, including the conclusion of the Kerem Abu Salem business crossing, called Kerem Shalom by Israel, which is answerable for the progression of fuel required for Gaza's only power plant. In an explanation, the Islamic Jihad said, "The foe has started a conflict focusing on our kin. And we as a whole have the obligation to protect ourselves and our kin, and not permit the foe to pull off its activities which are pointed toward sabotaging the obstruction and public endurance." Ghazi Hamid, a senior authority for Hamas, the gathering that oversees the Strip, said the most recent assault is a ruthless wrongdoing, a slaughter done by the Israeli occupation against our kin. An Israeli military representative said we are expecting around 15 killed in real life in Gaza, alluding to Palestinian gathering contenders. We haven't gotten done at this point, Representative Richard Hacht told correspondents, adding Israel expected retaliatory rocket fire from Palestinian groups in Gaza. Israeli additionally declared 25,000 hold troops were being enacted. Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid said his nation has zero resistance for assaults from Gaza, however no interest in a more extensive fight. Prior on Friday, the Israeli armed force said it was going after Gaza, adding an exceptional circumstance has been pronounced on the Israeli home front. Israel shut down streets around Gaza recently and sent fortifications to the boundary as it prepared for a reaction. After the capture of a senior individual from the Islamic Jihad bunch in the involved West Bank on Monday, Fawza Barhum, a Hamas representative, said in a proclamation it would answer Friday's heightening. The Israeli foe is the person who began the heightening against the opposition in Gaza, and another wrongdoing was carried out, and it bears the full liability, said Barham. The obstruction will guard our kin in the Gaza Strip with all that it has and will keep on answering. Ahmed Madallal, an Islamic Jihad official in Gaza, said the gathering had set expectations for Israel through Egyptian go-betweens, including the arrival of kept pioneer al-Sadi and another detainee, an end to West Bank strikes, and the lifting of the Gaza barricade. He said they have not yet gotten a reaction. Israel and Hamas, which administer Gaza, have battled 4 conflicts and participated in a few more modest engagements during the beyond 15 years. Washington guarded Israel's destructive air attacks on Friday. The United States completely upholds Israel's more right than wrong to shield itself against psychological militant gatherings that have ended the existences of guiltless regular people in Israel, a White House National Security Council official told Al Jazeera. We are encouraging all sides to stay away from additional heightening. Israeli safeguard Serv Benny Gantz visited networks close to Gaza on Friday, saying specialists were getting ready activities that will eliminate the danger from this district, without explaining. We will work with inner flexibility and outside strength to re-establish routine life in Israel's south, he said. We don't look for struggle, yet we won't hold back to protect our residents, whenever required. Israel and Egypt have kept a tight bar on Gaza for quite some time, and pundits have said the strategy adds up to the aggregate discipline of the locale's 2 million Palestinian occupants. Thanks for watching.